everybody, Andrew Tran of the Wack Kid 47 Network. We are here back again with Craig Campbell of Nerdburger Games, and today we are doing a live demo of his awesome upcoming game, Murders and Acquisitions. We got brother David, and we'll just pass the mic around and y'all just introduce yourselves.
I'm Troy.
I'm Annalise.
I'm Ariana.
It's like, wait. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to hand it over to Craig, and he'll get us started.
Oh man, we got it like this now? All right. Ariana and Annalise played last year, so we're going to play the continuation of the story that they were involved in. It's heavy on the action. It's going to kind of jump into the story, but I'm going to give you guys the background of what happened with them. First thing we're going to do is give everybody a character sheet. Ariana wanted the same character she played last year because she was playing an angry Indian man.
What?
All the characters are based on, they're pre-generated, they're based on characters that are in TV shows or movies that are predominantly set in offices. So she's playing Samir from Office Space, if you know the movie. Does anybody else know Office Space? Here, you can be Milton. You can decide whether or not he has his stapler, or whether it's missing. Anybody here watch Archer?
I've heard of it.
You've heard of it. How about Leverage? No. How about The Office, the US version? Did you play somebody?
I might not.
Did you play Dwight?
I want to be Dwight.
Okay.
Oh, Dwight, come on.
That's okay. We'll throw in Parker. Do either one of you guys have a problem with playing a female character? Although she's just known as Parker, so you can pretend it's a dude. Parker on Leverage. Parker's the thief. She's the burglar. She has zero social skills.
That's not me at all.
No, screw up. I hate you. But I do watch a bit of Archer, so...
You watch Archer? Here you go. Much better deal for you. You can play Cyril. Who is nothing spectacular most of the time. Okay, to go through the game rules a little bit, you guys will remember some of this. It hasn't changed a great deal, just bits and pieces here and there. For each of your characters, you got the character name, there's a quote, there's a little bit about the personality. These are sort of stylized character sheets. This isn't what the final character sheet looks like. It's done this way for the demo, so you have all the pertinent information. The bulk of what your character can do is summarized in the summary of skills. You've got 12 skills there, covers almost everything you're going to do. The first two are social. Public speaking is it's your diplomatic style, speaking forthright. Social equivocation is all about lies. The next 5 cover your mental skills. Expectations management is sensing what other people are thinking, what their strengths and weaknesses are, kind of getting a read on other people. Information technology is exactly what it sounds like. It's all your computer and technology skills. Loss mitigation is the skill that you use to cover up all the horrible things that you do as you advance up the corporate ladder. Resource identification is everything that has to do with perception and gathering information and knowledge. Systems management covers all of your physical kind of stuff. So it's everything that, it's picking locks, taking an engine apart, anything that has to do with physical, mechanical devices. The next 3 are physical skills. Bodily grace is your overall physical bodily agility, nimbleness. Force application is the application of force. It is your brute strength, your power. And manual finesse is hand-eye coordination, kind of fine-tuned stuff. It includes ranged combat if you engage in that. The last 2 skills are adaptation skills. They're essentially those are skills that you won't so much choose to make those rolls. I'll ask you to do it if you need to resist something. So 1 for physical and 1 for mental. When you make a skill check, and you guys are brand new to RPGs. Suckers.
Oh, shut up. Hey, shut up.
If you two can share dice, and you two can share dice, I'll share with Andrew. The way it works is each skill is rated from a D4 to a D12. High is better. And so when you make a skill check, you will roll. You'll roll the skill die, whatever it's assigned as, plus 1 other D6 in a different color called the synergy die. You'll roll them, add those together, and compare it to a target number that defines the difficulty of the task. 7 is the baseline target number for a very moderate, pretty easy to accomplish task, and they progress up from there. If you are successful on this check and you roll a 6 on the synergy die, you gain a boon and something good happens. You might, if it's an attack, you deal more damage. If you're hacking, maybe you hack the computer faster.
Yeah.
If you fail on the check and you roll a 1 on the synergy die, you botch, and something very bad happens to your character, and I'll let you know what that is, and you'll have to deal with it. Below that is each character has 3 areas of expertise. These are areas that your character is particularly adept at. Maybe you have some natural ability, maybe you've taken special training. Each of those is available to you one time for each one as the ability to make a re-roll of your skill check if it's appropriate to that area of expertise. So Parker's top area of expertise is...
I was looking at him. I was like, oh, hi. Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. So anytime you're performing something acrobatic, if your roll sucks, once per game session, you can re-roll both of the dice. You can re-roll as many dice as you want. But once you use it for this game session, that it's used up, and you can only use the other ones. Down the right side of your character sheet, you'll see there's first wellness. That's your physical well-being. So, like, in game terms, it's like hit points. Wits is your mental well-being, and synergy is a pool of points that will increase and decrease during the course of the game. And it'll go up and down. You'll spend the points, you'll regain them. So don't be stingy. Feel free to spend them. Everybody set all of your points to 5 to start with.
Can't add them together.
And now in this version of the game, magic and monsters exist. So everybody in this group also is able to cast spells. Everybody in the group has you have 2 spells that you can cast. The first one is called Presto. If you know D&D, it's the cantrip. It's all the little minor magical tricks that really don't get you anything big, but it's neat stuff that you can do. And then after that, everybody has another spell that they can cast. Spellcasting is handled like skill use, so you roll your spellcasting die along with the synergy die, and you add them up. You're shooting for a target number of 7 for the spell to do anything at all. If you don't hit 7, it just fails. At 7, there's like the base effect that the spell does, and then at 9, 11, 13, and 15, the spell becomes either more powerful or more complex. So the higher you roll, the better the spell is going to function. But keep in mind, if you roll, for example, let's say you roll 11, you can take the 11 result or the 9 result or the 7 result. You can always take a lower result. So the higher you roll, the more versatile, the more options you have. And you don't have to declare what you're trying to do before you roll. You just roll, see what happens, and then shape the spell into whatever you can do. And we've had games where people were spellcasting like crazy, and we've had games where people rarely spellcast. So it's really up to you. That's the basic rundown of the game. Does it make sense? Okay. New guys? We'll guide you through it.
Yeah, sure. You got it, David? Yeah. Played RPG. Oh, he's played RPGs. He lied to me.
I never said I did it. You're the only one that said
Shut up.
So you played. Okay. All right. The setup for the story is because our 2 much nicer and prettier people than the other ones on the other side of the table here played last year. I thank you for coming back. It's very nice of you to do so. What happened was they were working, and we'll say that we'll kind of retcon all of this. You all were working on the 23rd floor at a company called Magic Lom, and you suddenly realized that everything was awfully quiet out on the floor. Normally there's chatter, there's people talking, there's people showing each other videos, they're getting their coffee, they're walking around. You looked out and everybody was, just head down in the computer screen, typing away, doing their work. After some investigation, you discovered that they were essentially all mind-controlled into being perfect little worker automatons. And then some of them attacked you. A scuffle ensued, and the group of you managed to put down a few of them, including Barry, as I recall, who was a target of much derision. The group went about then looking into like what had happened here. Went to talk to their boss. The boss was suspiciously absent, but you've discovered from his assistant, Stephen, that your boss, Mr. Dodd, was suspiciously out. Stephen didn't know where he was, but that he is scheduled to have a lunch meeting at Cafe Aether at noon today for lunch, and it's getting close to noon right now. So what do you want to do?
I'd go to the cafe and see if he's already there. You never know, he might be there.
So you're gonna head down to the cafe?
I'm heading down to the cafe.
Yeah, I want to head down to the cafe because he probably knows where my swing line.
Your red swing line stapler.
Yes. I need to find that.
I'm just wondering if the zombies are still in the office.
Yeah.
Well, there's people that are still working, but nobody's attacking you. I mean,
Okay.
the scuffle is over.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll go with them. I will.
All right. Well, you guys good? Or are you gonna run off on your own and be a rogue?
Yeah, David.
I was actually thinking of like.
My character's gonna go home and kick back. I'm here.
We'll let the work stay over.
Like maybe like call a buddy and like go down there first just in case. Like, it does happen.
Call what?
Like call a buddy and
Call a
make him
buddy?
go down there.
Okay, call a friend to go down there and check out for you.
Yeah, so
send some schmo in to check it out.
Yeah. And so like just in case some.
Well, I mean, you could call and have him paged
Yeah.
at the restaurant at the cafe and see if he's there,
Yeah.
and maybe ask if he's with anybody.
Yeah. That's what
That would be an easy way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, you give a call to the cafe, ask for James Dodd, and the person on the phone says Mr. Dodd has not arrived yet. Will you be joining?
Yeah.
Can I get your name, please?
Cyril.
Okay, you give your name. And good to go?
Oh yeah.
All right, hang up. And the group.
We'll shuttle in my car. I drive a nice little SUV.
Oh,
It's a crossover vehicle, so I have plenty of room for everyone.
Oh.
It's red like my swing line, which I can't find. I want it back. I'm driving, so somebody
So
got to
everybody piles into Milton's SUV.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
guys.
well, I have to be in the. Oh man, I have to be in the trunk.
Shotgun.
So you guys drive that, half a mile or so to the cafe. Across the street from the you're on the street. Here's the cafe. Across the street, there's a parking lot.
Park in the parking
Park
lot.
in the lot. Get a ticket.
Yeah.
Pay your money. Whatever you need to do. And the group of you gets out, starts walking over, to kind of go down to the intersection to cross. And before you get out to the street, before you get to the intersection, you look and you see, look across the street, and you see Mr. Dodd, your boss, walking up the other side of the street toward the front door of Cafe Aether. He's just kind of walking along, and he glances over and he spots the group of you, and he turns on his heel and he bolts back down the street.
I tackle him.
Get in the car.
Get in the car and follow him. Get in the car.
You guys are like 4 lanes from the car.
Oh.
You
Oh,
parked.
run.
No. All of us except one person run. Like, y'all run him down, and
I'll
one
go back to the
person-
car.
and block him up like in an alleyway.
I'll go back to the car.
Why can't I go back to the car?
Because it's
You're
my
the
car.
most. You're
I'm driving.
You're
I'm
athletic.
not going to let you drive my car.
No, so
I've got
all
a
of
license,
us
I'm
run.
Asian.
So all of us run after the boss, and you
Run.
try to see if we can
Right, catch up to the car.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're zooming over to the car.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody else runs. Do you run down to the intersection and cross on the light? Or do you run across into traffic?
What light is it?
I may be dumb, but I'm not reckless. I'm gonna wait for the light.
I'm jaywalking this. I'm running.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, straight into traffic. Going to the intersection.
Traffic.
Right into traffic. Going to the car.
Going to the car.
Okay, split it up.
And you're kind of glancing back as this is all going on. You're hustling, and watching what these guys are just fools. The three of you who ran out into traffic, I need bodily grace checks from you to dodge traffic.
Yeah, I'm not. That's gonna be
Bodily grace.
D6 for you.
Take your the
D12.
6-sided.
So it's
Nope.
No. 6-sided. Yeah.
Is it? What does he have? A D6?
Yeah, he's got a D6 on his bodily grace.
This is the D10.
Okay.
So grab the other D6. Drop that D4.
Oh.
Drop the D4.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Give him two different colors.
There you go.
There you go. So you always roll the skill die and the white die, and then one of those black dice with it.
Okay.
We need to know. We need it to be two different ones so that we can tell which one's the synergy die. Okay.
All right.
Dodging traffic.
Dodging traffic. Have fun.
Go ahead.
wait. I'm supposed to have dodge traffic.
Four.
Oh.
Yep.
So wait, how would this?
What's your bodily grace?
D12.
Take a D12, which is this guy,
And a
plus
D6.
one of the black D6s. Roll those, add them together. Oh, that's a 5. Wow.
What? That's oh wow.
She got a 4.
I got a 4.
So
You got a 4 or 5?
9.
9. Okay. You dodge traffic. The two of you go running out there and do the standard, kind of the typical right out of the movies. You run out there, you get hit in the side, you flip up on the roof of the car, you hit the windshield, it's spider webs. You guys go tumbling off your boat. It's like the same truck. You hit the same truck. You
Dang
go tumbling off of
it.
it.
Damn it,
The
Samir.
guy hits the brakes. The driver hits the brakes. You guys go tumbling forward to hit the ground. And both of you takes 1 point of wellness damage as you are shaken up by the experience of being hit by a truck.
What? Yeah, what?
You got a D12. You got like the highest.
Come on, Parker.
Yeah, you rolled poorly.
You were telling me about those stories in lunch
Come
last
on!
night.
You're
Well,
gonna
You're across the
stop.
street safely.
Come on, Parker. You told me about those stories.
You
yesterday
get down to the
at
light.
lunch About how you were flipping over
It
stuff.
hasn't changed yet.
Dang it.
And Parker's supposed to be the athletic one.
It's
I'm
not
to
like
the
this.
car,
Shut up.
You're heading to the car.
giving them my ticket, like, I gotta go.
Ow, I'm dying.
You're trying to get your car back,
Right.
and you're watching all this. Now, Cyril goes running. I'm assuming you continue chasing. Okay,
Well,
so
I look back for a second, laugh, and then
you look back, shake your head. You got standing
call
at
an ambulance.
standing at the light, lying on the ground on the street. You guys, okay, so you continue on.
Yes, I
All right, so and all of you see this. He goes chasing after Dodd. Dodd runs a little ways down the street and goes down into an alleyway. You're a little further down because you were heading down to the intersection. So the two of you get a good look at this. The rest of you are too far off.
We're dead.
The alleyway. Dodd runs into the alleyway. You were like right on his heels. And there's inside the alley. There's like on one side, buildings on both sides. There's one of those big fire escapes, the old style metal fire escapes on the side. On one building. On this side, there's a bum, a little like halfway down the alley, asleep with half a bottle of something in a bag, and a couple of extra empty bottles around him. The alleyway is filled with debris. There's all sorts of garbage and stuff in there, and there's one of those big green trash dumpsters.
Right.
And he runs into the alleyway, and you two see this, and he wraps his hand really hard against the trash dumpster, like hard, like he probably hurt himself hard, and then continues past the dumpster. Okay. People in the street, what are you up to?
We're standing up. We bust I bust the guy's window, and then I flick him off and just go.
Just get up and run.
No, we're not waiting for any ambulance.
No cops, no ambulance. Okay, so you two continue on. Are you going to just still sit there and wait for the light? You can.
Is it gonna turn or not?
Well, I mean, it will eventually. This is all happening. This is all happening in the span of about 10 seconds.
Well, I mean, hey, the traffic kind of did stop once
Yeah.
they.
I mean, all these
Yeah.
guys did was run across the street. It's like,
I don't want to get
This
hit.
took. But you
gotta-
can,
I'll go.
You gotta
Yeah,
try to
but
dodge.
traffic got stopped because we
Yeah.
got hit.
Yeah.
one lane is stopped.
All right, I'll take my chances.
All right, give me a bodily grace.
D10.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see if I make it.
Roll high, roll high.
I did roll high.
11.
11.
11, you're good.
Yeah,
You're
I'll-
across the street.
Haha.
What's Milton doing?
Getting back to the car and go start the car and run down and drive down the alley.
Okay,
In the car
when you
fit.
get in the car, you start making your way out of the parking lot. It's not a straight shot right to the
Right,
alley,
yeah.
so you got to kind of get around and go around to the parking lot.
Well, I smoke a little tires, you know.
Okay.
What do you got in a 4-cylinder turbocharger?
We're going to go into initiative. So what happens is whenever for people who are new to the games,
Thanks.
whenever you get into a situation where time becomes very important to track time and make sure that everybody's getting their turns and everybody's taking their actions. In this game, I refer to it as an action sequence. So what we're going to do is everybody's going to roll bodily grace to determine the order in which you will go in the initiative. The higher is better.
What do we do? What D?
Bodily grace.
Oh, bodily grace. I mean D12.
It's a D12, and always add that extra die. Yep.
Oh, for him.
I got 12.
15, I think.
15, you think?
12.
10.
Well, I can't tell if it's 9 or 6.
Boxcar.
I go
I'll say-
third. You last, son.
15.
12.
Oh,
9, yeah.
yeah, it was 9.
What?
It was 9.
Sorry.
9 total?
Yes.
Okay, so we got 12s.
I got 12.
I got 12. 10.
And you got a 12 with a boom,
Yeah.
with a 6. So that puts you up higher. So we're gonna do a Troy. Sorry. Andrew. It was the 2 12s who had 10.
15.
Oh, sorry, you first. Oopsie.
You got hit by the car, too.
I'm sorry. 15, 12, 12.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, what you had a
I had a 9.
9 and a 10. So and Annalise is last.
Woo! Excuse?
They only remember if you're first and you're last anyway, so don't worry about it.
Okay, Ariana,
Yes.
it's your turn. You're on the street on the other side, but you can't see down the alley, but you know Dodd ran down there.
Okay, so just keep running.
Yeah.
Okay, you book her around, go right, just blindly turn right into the alley? Or do
No,
you?
I think I'll wait for someone to go with.
Okay.
But you do get out the middle of the street though.
Yes.
Well, she's already crossed the street.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll say that you're delaying your action, and you will move when somebody else gets up there. You don't want to be the first one into the alley.
Right.
Troy, you get to the car,
Started
and
and
you start making your way out of the parking lot. You're still making your way out of the parking
Yeah.
lot at this point.
okay.
Andrew,
I'm catching up to her.
okay, you run down into the alley.
No, we can all go. We can go together.
Okay, so well, you're right. You get to her. Now,
Yep.
he's up near the alley. Actually, you just barely gone into the alley. You saw Dodd. But we're getting to
Dodd.
you.
So Dodd just got he's in good ways.
So now you've got somebody to walk in the alley with.
Okay, you go first.
Wow,
Ladies
Samir.
first.
I'm Samir.
Oh, shut up.
You're Parker. You're the lady.
Ladies first, go ahead.
Yeah, you said it.
See you, Parker.
Fine. I go down.
Okay,
the
you go
alley.
in the alley. You follow.
I'm right on Dodd.
You see Dodd. Your buddy Cyril is in the alley. You see Dodd just down the alleyway a little ways. The dumpster, the lid is starting to rise up, and you start seeing come crawling out of the dumpster are two 3-foot tall bipedal cockroach people.
Let's get him.
Let's get out.
2 legs, 4 arms with pinchers,
The hell?
big
Let's get
antenna. They start climbing out of the dumpster.
Okay.
Shoot him.
Dodd,
Does it look like we got guns?
he's gonna get his chance. You guys just got there. Dodd comes out.
Run them over.
Dodd turns back to the group of you and sees angry Indian man formidable. And he tries to cast a spell on you and fails miserably.
Yes.
That's the cockroach people and David.
Okay.
Okay, so Dodd and 2 cockroach people.
And Dodd's still running.
What?
And Dodd is still
Well,
running.
he's a ways down the alley, but he's no longer running. He has turned around and he just tried to cast a spell, but it failed.
Attack.
Cockroach people?
No, I'm gonna attack Dodd. And you said there was this bump with like a liquor bottle, right?
Yes.
Take that from him, break the bottle, and hold it up to Dodd.
And what?
Break the liquor bottle and hold it up to Dodd. And tell the cockroach people to stay there.
I can't hear you.
I go to the bum, take the liquor bottle,
Smash it, right?
break it, put it up the Dodd, and tell the cockroach people to back up.
Okay, so you go up there, you threaten Dodd you grab the bottle, smash it. Old school bar fight style. You go walking over to Dodd, you point it at him, you look at the cockroach people, you say, "Back off, bugs!"
I'm gonna kill you!
Annalise, you'll find out what the bugs do on their turn.
Can the bugs talk?
They have not spoken. Well, I mean, you're just getting there now.
Okay. I was just wondering if they could talk, see if I could try to like talk to them and get them to help us out.
Well, you can give it a shot.
I don't know.
He just tried to talk to him, or you could do something else. Wait to see if he gets any sort of response, like if the bugs even understand him, and then decide whether you're going to try to talk to him after you have a little bit of information, or you can just try now.
I'll try now.
Okay.
There's no harm in it.
Sure.
Okay.
So what are you saying to him?
No, I just.
You just walking up and saying,
So you got pesticide.
are you walking up and saying like, well, I know you probably have a girlfriend, but if you're free this weekend.
Just like try to approach him, be like this and be like, hey, well, hold up.
Okay.
I'm not here to hurt you.
Okay.
I just want to get by. If you can help, that'd be awesome because we need that guy right there.
Okay, bargaining with them.
Yes.
All right. Ariana,
Yes.
your turn.
Okay. So since the bugs are distracted, I think it would be smart to go and get them. Like tussle them up.
The bugs?
Yeah.
Beat him up! Gonna go beat up a bug. Well, Samir's an angry guy. All right, just fists akimbo.
Still shorts of glass on the
He
ground.
already has the bottle.
Yeah, but there are multiple bottles.
There's multiple bottles.
Pretty sure.
I feel like getting the trash can lid or the
Sure.
trash can.
Trash can lid, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah.
So you grab a trash can lid off the can. Wham! Go Captain America on it. All right, give me a force application check.
Where's that? It's a D10. Yes. Okay. Welcome.
D12.
10.
D10. It's D12 right here.
So yours is D10.
Oh, it's a D10? Okay. I was just checking. I couldn't remember what the stats were.
9
or 4.
13
13.
total. You bash one of the bugs in the face.
Fun.
He's very unhappy.
Great. Great. Can I talk to him?
Troy,
Yes.
you're driving out. You get out of the parking lot and onto the street in this round.
Okay.
Doing anything else as you're driving? You could be multitasking.
No, just trying to get to the alley as quickly as possible.
Gotcha. Andrew. You know people are really engaged in your story when they're playing with their phones under
No,
the table.
I'm not playing. I was messaging my other client. Sorry.
That's okay.
You could be
Andrew,
like,
what are you up
okay,
to?
Google, shut
We
up.
got bug bashing going
Yeah,
on.
yeah, I
we
heard,
got
yeah.
threats. We got all kinds of stuff.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So there's still other stuff on the ground to beat up the bugs with, right?
Yeah, chunk of 2x4, lead pipe,
I would take the lead pipe.
They're vicious.
full can of beer.
No,
Probably-
There's
probably
still the
5
short.
months old.
There's still the
Oh,
shorts of
I'm
glass
not.
on the ground.
No. I'm taking that lead pipe and beating the living crap out of the other person.
The other bug.
Yes.
Okay. So you pick up the lead pipe and you go. You're going to beat the bug. That's going to be, it's a melee attack, so it's a force application check.
6, 9.
9 with a boon.
Yeah.
Would you like that to do 2 points of damage because of the boon?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So that's a really, really unhappy bug. You knocked one of his little antenna completely off.
Oh, you lost TV service. Sorry.
Monsters, or bad guys. I just got M for monsters. Dodd is really upset with you.
Oh.
So he's going to cast a spell. He's going to spend a synergy point.
Is that all he does?
What?
Is that all he does? Cast
Well, it's
spells?
one of the best things he's got on his. He's not a great fighter. And he's going to spend. I'm going to spend a synergy point to get an extra. Oh, I never told you guys that. Okay, your synergy point pool. I told you about the pool. Go up and down. You'll spend them. One of the things you can. One of the most common ways to spend them is when you make a skill check. You can spend a synergy point to gain a second synergy die, and you take the better of the two.
Okay. Cool.
So that's his check, which will be a 10. Oh, which, let's see. He's going to affect your emotions. For 1 round, you are going to be unbelievably bored.
Oh, God.
This is just so tedious. So you have to react appropriately when it's your turn.
Oh, this should be.
So remember, Ed, the way you were, I'm gonna get you. Now you're.
Okay.
Oh boy, this should.
The bugs are having none of that. So you and you are getting bugs coming after you.
Oh Lord.
Where that's Xanax.
What?
Huh?
That's a 9. So that's gonna. One of the bugs pinchers at you, stabs you, gives you a little cut. You take a point of wellness damage, and 1 for you.
You guys.
Oh, that's a big failure. And the dumpster starts to shake,
Again?
and then it starts to transform.
What?
And the metal
What?
turns into bumpy flesh along the lines of like an elephant or a rhinoceros hide, kind of that rippled flesh, but it's still kind of greenish gray, and it sprouts 4 big legs, and the big flappy top on top starts bumping up and down, but there's teeth now lining it, and it starts to lurch toward you.
Oh.
David's turn.
Really?
Yeah, dumpster just came alive. He's like,
I just broke this perfectly good bottle of Jack Daniels. Like, why am I even holding it to you now? I mean, I guess I could just chuck it at the trash can.
so you're just gonna kind of half-heartedly throw it at him,
Like,
not really trying.
I'm tired, okay? I ran across the street. I almost died. Now
David,
there's
what the- I mean-
there's cockroach people, and now a dumpster came alive. I just recycle it.
Okay, so you're throwing it
Thanks,
at Dodd,
I mean,
or are you just throwing it aside?
I'll try to throw it at Dodd.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Because your emotions are you're not really into it, you're not really trying too hard. What happens is, in the game, there aren't like +2s and -5s and all this kind of stuff. What happens when a situation warrants that you gain a little bit of an advantage, you bump your die type for your skill die up 1, and when you're at a disadvantage, you bump your die type down 1. So for you, it's gonna be a manual finesse check to throw that bottle, but you're gonna bump your die type down 1.
D6.
Manual
So you kind of
finesse.
a half-hearted throw.
Oh yeah, 1 and 6. I got 7.
That's a 7. That's a
a hit.
That's a hit.
Oh what? Wait. Okay. Well, here it says. Oh.
It's target number 7 to hit him.
Okay. I get it.
That's a hit with a boon. So you're gonna do a point of damage for sure. You can do a second point, or you can have like you can have some other perk that happens. Now, given that he's a spellcasting guy, you could say that he's that you hit him and you distract him such that he won't be able to try to cast a spell next round. Or you could just deal another point of damage to him. Or you could knock him down.
Yeah, I can knock him down.
Gonna knock him down.
Yep.
So he takes a point, takes a little cut. He kind of flails, steps in a puddle, slips on the mud, falls back on his back. Annalise,
Hey.
your turn. There's a dumpster staring at you. Big flappy lid.
Maybe,
with teeth.
maybe he's like a dog. Maybe I can throw something and he'll fetch it.
We're gonna give it a shot. There's a stick on the ground.
I mean, when the opportunity presents itself, I'll throw the stick.
You say fetch.
Yeah, that too.
So-
But I'll throw
Throw at dog.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'll throw it specifically at dog and see if the monster goes and chases it.
So you pull the stick in
Yes.
front of the dumpster and go,
Yes.
and then.
What this?
Here, doggy.
All right, we'll see how the dumpster reacts.
Okay.
Ariana,
Yes.
your turn.
Okay. Well.
Your hair looks fine.
Okay. So is Dodd still struggling?
Is he what?
Still struggling.
He's he's on the ground.
Okay. So
Yeah.
can I like tackle him?
Sure, you can
Like,
go and
bop
try
him
to
in the mouth or
hit him.
something?
You can just kind of just get on top of him, and
Yeah.
so you go over there and you basically sit down on his chest and start punching at him. Now, so he's pinned in the process of doing that, so you gain advantage on your check. So this will be a force application check, but you bump your die type up one.
Up one.
From,
So you
what
get
is
a
it normally?
D12. So a D12.
So it becomes a D12. There you go.
Okay. Well, it's for you guys.
It's for you guys.
How do you miss him? He's on the ground.
Now, here's the fun bit. That's a what, a 4?
Yeah.
With a botch.
Oh.
What are your areas of expertise?
Brawling.
Brawling!
Yeah.
You can re-roll that.
Okay. Awesome.
One time for brawling.
Go high. 8.
8. Well, punch him and deal a point of damage.
Yes.
Why is no one asking him questions?
Why would we ask him questions?
Wait, yeah,
He's
why?
just gonna hurt us.
He's
I don't know that.
For the record, when you guys in the game, if you deal enough damage to kill somebody, the last blow can knock them out instead. You don't have to kill them. So you could just beat him into submission.
Ronda Rousey.
Troy comes tearing down the street in his swingline red SUV.
Yes.
Turns into the alley and sees a giant dumpster monster between him and his friends.
I leave for 5 minutes and this is what I said.
Dang it!
Ramming speed.
Ramming speed into the dumpster monster.
Yes.
Driving is a manual finesse check.
Great. You got a 6.
Now you can spend a synergy point, get that extra die,
I'll take that.
improve your chances a bit.
Yeah. All right. Rolling high. 9.
Wow. Oh, man.
That's a 4.
Yeah.
Got an area of expertise that will help you? I don't think so.
No, hacking intuition and social media.
No, it's not good at driving. Okay, so you turn into the alleyway with the SUV. You see the dumpster. You're like, all right, here we go, and you nail you pedal down, but you forget that you had the steering wheel turned all the way, and it's just right around into the side of the building.
Oh.
It'll buff out. It'll buff out.
Don't worry, Cadillac's dealership will cover it.
Andrew,
So I'm still. I've miserably failed. So I try to find a machine weapon or something.
A what?
A gun or a knife or something.
well, Parker would absolutely have a knife on.
Parker has a knife. Use your knife.
As a character, she would have a knife on her, absolutely.
Okay, so I grab my knife
Sure.
and and it's one of those heavy-duty knives
Sure.
that can cut through anything.
Yeah.
Hardware.
A lightsaber.
It can cut a tin can.
So that means it can cut
And
a
still remain
dumpster.
sharp to slice
It's
a
a tomato.
So I sharpen my knife because I randomly have a sharpener in my pocket.
Sure, you got a whetstone right there in the pack.
So then I sneak up to the dumpster. And I do like Matrix style when I go up and like scrape it from the bottom and go out. And then I walk away.
So you stay at the dumpster.
Yeah. Walk away without looking back.
We'll find out if you manage to do it Matrix style. Go ahead and give me a force application check. Don't forget about synergy points should you want to spend them.
Come on, play. Oh,
Oh, hey!
I nailed it.
It's 11 with a boon. That deals 2, or you can deal 1 and do something funky to it.
I'll deal 2.
Deal 2 is just straight up damage. Okay,
Yeah.
bad guys. Dodd's on the ground. Oh man, he's gonna try to get out from underneath you.
That's.
I need my dice.
What you gonna do about
So
it?
how's he gonna get out of there?
Huh?
What's your force application? Normally a 10.
D10.
So my target number is 11 to deal with getting out from underneath you. That's a big giant fail.
That deserves a neck.
That deserves a
That
neck.
really deserves a neck.
So he does not manage to move out from underneath you, but he can still try to do a little. I'm gonna spend a synergy point for him. He's going to try to cast a spell again. He's going to fail miserably.
Wow.
That's terrible.
One job.
The bugs.
I've been waiting for that. No one did anything about the bug.
Let's see. Where are each of you guys at now? You ran away from one of the bugs. You still got a bug on you. And you. Why not?
What? I already got trash can monster.
Yep.
Yeah, one of the bugs is coming after you too.
I tried to talk to him.
That's going to be a miss on you, and it's going to come after Parker here. And that's going to hit Parker for a point of damage. As the bug comes up and pinchers at you, scrapes you out.
Oh no, Parker's
So
just
it's
too busy
wellness?
on.
1 point of wellness. And the dumpster. You're inside of a tin can. Hey, how's it looking?
I'm just trying to eat worms.
He's just I'm bored. Well, your life is about to become less boring. The dumpster kind of shambles over to you. The flappy lid lifts up, and from inside the dumpster out comes like essentially a tongue, sort of slash tentacle, made of trash. Looks like it's made out of garbage bags and newspapers and
I'll be
paper
right back. I'm
bags.
gonna go run
You're going to get the scurvy.
Okay.
I'm literally dying. And I'm getting attacked
So
by a
it
dog.
reaches out to grab you. To attempt to grab you, anyway. And it does. It grabs you and pulls you inside of its gullet.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Will
And
do.
now inside of there, the thing is, it's churning and moving, and the longer you stay, if you stay inside there, you're going to start taking damage. But for right now, you're just in there. And the bugs and the monster. Yep. David.
Oh man. Okay, so I'm inside.
Try to get out.
Oh, yeah. Well, that is a fair.
Try to get out.
Obviously, I would push up on the lid
Okay.
since it is still a trash can.
Yeah.
Push up on the lid.
You're gonna try to get yourself out of there.
Yeah.
There's 2 ways to escape. You can make a bodily grace check, in which case you kind of slip away. You're nimble and quick, or force application, which is where you just power yourself out of the situation you're in. You just bust through your bonds or bust free. So it's your choice.
Force application.
Force application. Give me a check.
Yeah, D8.
8. Okay. Oh, 8. 9. Yeah,
9.
8. 9.
Yeah.
9. You are still stuck inside.
Don't worry about it. I'm going to get you out.
Now that was basically just using your movement. You were trying to just move out of the thing, so you can still attack it from the inside, or you can perform other checks. You could give up your action to try to escape again. basically you gave up your movement to try to escape the first time. So you could forego your normal action for additional movement to attempt to escape again, or you could do something else from inside.
Let's see what happens if I rip some trash, like trash bags or whatever just inside that tongue, rip it in half, see if that's actually a tongue and not just some manifestation.
Okay, you're gonna try to tear the tongue apart?
Just tear whatever's inside apart, like mince it all up
Spray
inside.
some acid, it works.
No, I'm inside of the trash can. I tried to kick myself out. It didn't work.
Well,
Okay,
just
give me a
left
force
alone.
application check.
Alright, another one. Let's go.
Don't forget about synergy points, everybody.
Actually, yeah, I'll use
Tick one off.
take one. Oh yeah.
I got you. I got you.
All right, let's see it.
Roll high. Roll high.
Come on, tongue thrasher.
Oh, dude.
5.
That's a 5.
You're still stuck in the trash can.
And, well, it wasn't a botch anyway. So it's not like you're all of a sudden tied up in the tongue again. But you're still stuck in the trash can. Annalise,
Yes.
your turn.
Did he not follow my stick?
What?
Did he not follow the stick I threw?
No, it didn't.
Dang
It
it.
started
What?
eating your
At,
friend.
at least he left me alone.
Didn't want to play catch. Wasn't in the mood.
That's so rude. I tried. Okay. Well, I guess.
Although, to be fair, I am tickled by the idea of one of these giant dumpster monsters acting like a dog. And you get the stick and you're like, here boy, and it's going, boom, 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 boom. And then it goes bounding down the street, and then all the people on the street start screaming.
It's the best scenario. Can I help him get out of the dumpster?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I got Ben's space, and I'm wondering if he can move quickly through that.
Well, you
If I do that
can.
for him.
Well, here's what we can do. If you want to try to use the spell to do it, you can cast your spell, see what result you get,
Okay.
and see what you might be able to do with that. Because the higher you roll, the more options you have.
Okay. Then I will do that.
And if you really want to make sure you got a good chance, you might want to spend a synergy point.
I will probably spend a synergy point, and that's just another lead.
Yep. And
Okay.
just mark one off.
That one is that a 9 or a 6?
9.
9, 3, 3, 6. 15.
No,
Nope.
you take one.
Take the better of the
Oh,
two.
sorry.
12.
12.
So you got what?
12.
Okay, so you got your 11, 9, or 7, whatever the spell. What does 11 say?
The target can move to a place up to 200 feet away.
Okay, that makes him super fast. What does 9 say?
The target item within sight and which is no larger than 3 cubes is transported from your hand or adjacent to you to any place within range that you can see.
Okay, he's bigger than that because he's tall. So you can't teleport him, but you could teleport something into the dumpster. Basically anything that will fit. Think about like a 3-foot cube. Anything that will fit inside of a 3-foot cube, and one single object that fits inside that cube, you can teleport.
One of the empty
Or
bottles.
you can give somebody super speed on the next turn.
Well, I'm giving him super speed so he can get out of it.
Okay. All right, so nice. We'll see how that works out for you. Ariana, your turn.
Okay, so I could hit him again, but he might end up passing out, and we need information from him.
Well, you can wake him up eventually
Well, we
Okay.
could.
once you've dealt with the rest of the situation.
That's true. Let's deal with Dot, and then we'll go for whatever else.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So-
beating Dodd up, continued pummeling of Dodd. All right. Force application.
Yes. It's 10.
Some of you are sitting there on top of it. Why do you give us such crappy computers?
Yes!
Should I use this energy?
Give me a pay, right?
Okay.
Give me a Paris!
Hey, 7.
Yeah.
That hurts him. Just seeing it off of. Troy,
Come here, you!
All right, I'm gonna try to run over the dumpster
I'm
again.
gonna back it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's force application.
Manual finesse.
Manual
Driving
finesse.
car.
All right.
Hand-eye coordination.
I'm going to use the synergy point again.
Here we go.
Rolling high. Big money.
Give me a bacho.
Oh, see, dude. 7.
Okay, 7. That's good enough to smash the car into the dumpster.
But you've already wrecked it, so
Well, you know.
Well, yeah, now that ain't gonna buff out.
Yeah, that's not going to buff.
that's definitely ain't gonna bump out.
Yeah.
You got monster guts on the grill now.
Yeah, we'd be standing there like, boy, you better have some alien insurance.
Andrew, your turn.
So I'm just standing there watching all this happen. I'm like,
Damn.
I'm like,
Daniel.
oh. Well, no one's named Daniel in here, so it doesn't count. So I'm just there, just walking, be like, assuming the monsters are dead.
The monsters are not dead. None of the monsters are dead.
Attack it.
You guys have been kind of spreading your attacks around. You've not actually finished one of them off.
I'm not calling the cops.
The first bug that you went after, it's in bad shape.
Does anyone have pesticide?
Okay, fine. I randomly, luckily this morning, Mike Parker randomly went to a store that rhymes with car
Use your knife to
greens.
stab the bug.
Yeah.
Make it simple, dude.
Okay, fine. I get my knife and I beat the living crap out of the bug.
Okay. Stabby, stabby.
That's DA.
There you go.
Big money. 2 and
Doesn't seem like
And a 7. So that's 9. That kills the bug. Or you can just knock him out.
No, that's okay.
I'm not interrogating that. Bam!
Okay, 1 bug down.
Yay!
Hey, Andrew did something useful.
Huzzah! Jazz hands, everybody. Jazz hands.
Bad guys. Remaining bug.
Gone after me. I'm a fight.
That's an 11.
Oh.
Bug
oh.
pinchers you.
That's rude.
You take 1 wellness. Dodd is gonna try to cast a freaking spell and succeed. I've got 1 synergy point left. That's 11.
That's close.
Shut up. Probably dead.
Probably dead.
Probably dead.
Dodd looks at you, commands you magically, go jump in that dumpster.
Okay.
On your turn, coming up, you will go jump in the dumpster.
Now I gotta save you.
Dang it!
And the dumpster it crushes you for a point of damage inside there.
So wellness.
Yeah.
Take a point of wellness damage, and it just got attacked by this other gigantic vehicle, so it's going to attack your car.
Goodness gracious.
I just paid it off.
And there was a 6 on that, so that's a 7. That's a hit on your car. Smashes up the front end, the right front quarter panel.
Right.
It's all wrecked.
Sparks split.
I hope that was not an HS safety thing.
And that's the bad guy's David. Still inside the dumpster.
All right.
Faster now.
So yeah, with my enhanced super speed, you know.
Right.
I wait
Basically,
for the,
what this is going to do is it's going to give you multiple attempts to escape
Okay.
instead of just 1 attempt by using up your movement.
Well, this time I'm gonna use some stealth and wait for the right time to get out.
Okay.
Because, is when the dumpster breathes, does it barely open the lid, or?
Well, no, the lid is it's this ravenous, monstrous thing, and so its lid is constantly.
Okay, wait for the
It's
right.
like a cartoon.
Yeah, okay. Wait for the right amount of time. Oh, wait for the right time,
Okay.
and then once it's open and I can see a gap,
Time it just
I'll
right.
just slip out.
Okay. Go ahead and make either bodily grace or force application, but give yourself a die bump up for timing it. Did you take the right die?
No, you want to take a bite. Take an 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Roll high, dude.
That's a 9. That's what you got last
9
time.
and 12.
No, that's a 6.
Wait, what? Okay, all right.
It's a D8. You can't roll a 9 on the 8-sided die.
Oh, yeah. I was like, okay.
So that's 9.
9. Yeah, that is.
Yeah, that's what you had last time.
Okay.
That's not going to get you out of there.
Dang it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go again.
But you get another attempt because she's giving you more speed.
Yeah.
Roll high.
Well,
Make
Synergy
me
point.
proud.
Synergy point. Synergy point.
Don't fail.
okay.
Oh, yeah, there you
Hey,
go.
there we go. 12 with a boon. You're out.
Nice.
You're
No
out.
problem.
Nice.
You're welcome.
And with the boon, we're going to give you back your action, which you had used to time yourself, time your escape. So you can take another action.
Okay. That in mind, and
I jump back in the dumpster.
So I get out.
Attack the
And-
dumpster.
Well, I got done to
Another
attack the
road.
dumpster with, and the dumpster is my.
Oh, there's trash all over the place.
Huh.
There's other bottles.
Yeah. I'm gonna call the cops.
What?
What?
He gets out of the dumpster, dusts himself off, pulls out his phone,
Well, he is bored.
calls 911.
You're gonna call the city of Atlanta, really?
Yeah.
All right, so he's calling the cops. 911. What's your emergency?
What are you gonna do some cops?
Okay. Okay, so my buddy Milton just crashed his car into a dumpster, and
What's
he
your location, sir?
Describe
it.
It's an alleyway, right near the deli, Cafe Afa, and a bunch of people are here treating him, and it looks like he busted up his head, exaggerating it, and, just so they believe it, and the car is
More
pretty
pain was
red
I was
too.
done.
Yeah, again, send the cops and medical attention immediately.
Thank you, sir. Please remain at the scene.
I will. Obviously, I'm not gonna leave him here.
Annalise's turn.
Called the cops. That's hilarious. Get the other bug.
Thought about it, but it's not bothering me right now, really.
Bothering us, though. We're a team.
But
We work on the same floor.
You're you, and I am me. Well, I guess I'll get the bug. I guess.
What?
It's not like I want to get the bug. I'll attack the cockroach.
Okay. So you attack it.
I want to say this because it's part of the character, but I don't know if he'd really carry around a plate of Jell-O with a stapler in it.
What? How about a weapon that Dwight would carry on him, like nunchucks?
Oh yeah, totally.
Dwight carry nunchucks. Dwight would absolutely carry nunchucks in his back pocket. So you go up there. Give me a force application check.
Okie dokie. It is a D10.
He starts swinging him around and he hits Andy.
I got a 5.
You got a botch. You got a way to re-roll that?
I got coercion, resilience, and stealth.
So no.
Do I hit myself?
What do you think happens with nunchucks?
I think I go like, whoop.
Right in the eye.
Yeah.
Ow, my face!
Let's take this off.
No, we're not gonna do damage. You get hit right in the eye, you blind yourself.
Oh no.
For the next round, you can't see.
In one eye or just both eyes? Like a lynch?
You ever hit yourself and like tear up?
Yes.
Yeah, like really bad. Like
Oh.
it's between the pain and tearing up, and now you've got the sparklies that are going nuts. You're gonna essentially be blinded for a round.
Okay.
Thanks for coming back to play the game. Ariana, your turn.
Well, I'm in the trash now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it, Ari.
You want to jump in the trash can?
I mean,
Yes, we're advertising free gummies.
there's. Thank you. Okay.
There's treats.
So since
I got
its
more.
tongue is made of trash, right? Couldn't there be like something to help me get out in that trash?
There could be a
Well,
gun in
there's
the trash
ways
can.
to escape.
There's-
You're not going to be trapped there forever.
So I can like punch my way out.
Or climb, or there's a lot of ways.
But if I punch my way out, I can get out and possibly kill the beast, right?
possibly.
Okay.
But first you got to get inside. If you want to punch your way out, first you got to get inside.
Ooh, that's gonna
And
help.
you're being magically compelled to try to do it.
To try and get inside.
You got to try to. Yeah, you were. The spell was cast on you last round. Go
Okay.
jump in that dumpster. So you got to take a shot at it at least.
Okay. So what?
So we're looking at probably you go running over to it and make a force application check to try to climb, pull yourself up inside of it.
Okay.
D8. Oh, I'm sorry, so I'm looking at my sheet. Don't mind me.
9.
And you're in the dumpster.
Hey.
And now you can punch it from the inside.
Right.
Like David, screw.
That's force application as well. Now you can punch it from the inside.
So can I use a synergy? I can use.
You can use synergy if you want. Yep.
Okay. Hold on. Don't jinx it. A 10.
10. Punches the dumpster from the inside.
Bop. Bop.
Troy's turn.
All right, I'm gonna cast a spell at Mr. Dodd
All right.
from the stick my hand outside the window. And let's see, D10. I'm gonna use a synergy point.
Wait a second.
Did you break your glasses?
No, I'm just trying to put them on.
Failed your check.
Yeah. Yep.
11.
11. Okay. So you got 3 possible
There we
effects.
go.
I do number 9. Modify single energy force characteristic into a small area for 1 round. Increase the electrical flow. Increase electrical flow, fire, etc. To it deals one wellness point. It makes a little energy bar.
What object are you affecting that uses electricity?
He's standing in a puddle. Can he just slip in a puddle?
Well, a puddle isn't inherently electrical.
Is there a fuse box nearby?
A fuse box or electrical lines running between the.
Sure.
Okay.
Power line running up.
Yeah.
So you have that thing spark out and rain down sparks on top.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, what are you?
Already sitting there.
Spear show,
Yeah.
and you're not there to take a.
Yeah.
Just trying to do it.
He's getting slowly electrocuted or burned anyway.
Yeah.
Rise like a phoenix.
Andrew.
I'm still standing there wondering what in the world.
That's it.
So I see the dumpster is still there.
Yeah, it's not looking too happy. It's really beat up. It's not. The top isn't flapping quite as fast as it was. It's not moving as quickly.
Oh my
But
god.
I really can't stab the Matrix up because you're in there and I might stab you by accident. So
This is the other cockroach. Is that the other cockroach?
There's a roach left.
fine, I can't resharpen my knife. Resharpen it. And I go up, Attack on Titan style, and I start
re-stab this other
stabbing the thing to death.
Okay, give me force application.
I'm doing an Attack on Titan style. just like with the ropes and everything that I found on the ground. And some swords. And I do it
Poorly.
Great.
And you roll a 1.
So that's me basically like just having rope, just like,
I feel like you'd slam into it.
You go up there, and you're looking cool. You got your knife out. You're swinging around, doing this, like, trying to impress, and that knife goes flying,
Uh-oh.
like out into the street.
and it went to someone's car.
No, it's just like in the street.
Great.
My knife.
Bad guys. Dodd spends his round getting the hell out of the puddle that's getting rained on because there's electricity all around him. One of the bugs is still.
What?
The bug's still coming after you.
Why?
Because it likes you.
I don't like him
It
though.
loves you.
I don't want that date.
And it's gonna miss you.
Ha.
And the dumpster. See,
He's inside.
you're inside, so you take a point of damage while you're
You got
inside.
like 2.
I have
You
this.
escaped, so it's coming after you.
Oh boy.
You were tasty.
Exploitation.
Yeah, but it'll just be hungry again later.
Right.
An hour.
I am
Sorry,
hungry.
I apologize.
So light.
It grabs you with its big trash tentacle and drags you back inside.
Oh,
At
tentacle.
least you got.
Great.
At least you have company now.
David, your turn.
Okay, so
You just cannot get out of this dumpster.
no. Okay, so I'm gonna cast a spell.
What?
I'm gonna cast a spell,
Okay.
and
You create illusions.
yeah. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna do 11, which is basically I create
Right.
an illusion for 3 rounds, and
An illusion of what?
an illusion for 3 rounds.
Right.
And basically, I'm going to make an illusion of a giant, well, not a giant, but a female counterpart for a trash can.
Okay, well, you're going to need to get the high-end illusion roll to get a 10-foot cube
Alright,
to make that illusion.
Beautiful.
okay,
Roll
alright.
You're going
high.
to need to roll very, very well.
Roll
He
high.
needs a mate. He needs a mate.
Needs a bait.
Jesus. I don't know it's a boy.
8.
And 3, that's 11. I don't think that's going to get you the big size 10-foot cube.
That's a 6-foot cube.
But you can
Yeah.
create an illusion of something else. And keep in mind, the illusion has it's visual, auditory, and olfactory, so it has a smell. You can create something that makes noise and has a smell.
Make a nice little puppy. Garbage cans like puppies.
To eat.
No.
I'm sorry.
Wait, do
Play
dumpsters
touch with it.
do dumpsters know what being rickrolled feels like?
What?
Do dumpsters know what being rickrolled feels like? Rickrolled. I don't know.
Simple.
Okay.
Just make another body out there.
Oh, I got it. Okay, I got it. All right. So I'm going to make, like he said, I'm going to make another body, and just as it's about, I'm going to use that to make a bait, and just as the dumpster is about to come and eat it, we jump out.
Okay, you're going to use it as a distraction.
Yes.
All right? You create a little person, a small person, because it's not a big cube. But
Okay. Another.
what do you wave? What are you waving at?
Over there, almost way over there.
Okay, so you got an illusion in play. Annalise,
Yes.
your turn.
I'm blinded. I don't know what I can do.
You can still do stuff, you're just blind.
Is he still in his car?
Yes.
The last time you saw him, he was in his car.
Okay. Wait, no. I'm just gonna remove myself from the scene until I recover.
Okay, you're gonna play it safe and not accidentally stab somebody.
Yeah.
One of your friends.
Yeah.
Ariana,
Yes.
your turn.
Can I try escaping, like climbing up?
Can you try escape? You can try escaping.
Yeah.
You could also punch your way out like you wanted to.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, you can make your attack and then you can attempt to escape after. The attack is part of your normal action, and then you also have movement that you can take, and the escape is part of the movement, and you can do those two things in any order.
Okay, so I can punch my way out and then try to escape. Okay.
I could do it maybe after I get on PC and like take a break and then go there. That shoot shouldn't last any longer than like 2:30.
What's this?
Is it a 0?
Yeah,
That's a 10.
12.
That's a 12.
Yes.
That kills the dumpster!
Yeah.
And you successfully punched your way out!
Awesome.
And it goes, and it tips over. And you gotta push the flappy mouth bit up, and the two of you guys are able to get out.
I wasn't gonna wear her on Sunday, but
Troy,
Yes.
I was gonna use
Going after Mr. Dodd again.
okay?
Good idea.
But I'm going to cast a spell. It seems to be my best attribute there. Use my last my last energy point. Rolling high. Ooh, 16.
You're gonna take him out, knock him out, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'll just knock him out.
You're gonna knock
Throw him in the trunk.
You're not gonna kill him?
Oh, we gotta ask some questions, dude.
The dumpster is dead, one bug is dead, the other bug's out.
Yeah.
Well, thanks to my nunchuck skills.
Yeah.
Your eyesight returns in time.
Yes.
You guys are out of the dumpster. Your car's a little banged up.
It's
You hear
fine.
a siren in the
Oh,
distance.
crap.
Get the car, get the car.
Grab Dot, let's get out of here.
What are we gonna do with the car?
Is this still functioning?
Yeah.
I saw it. I set it on
The
fire.
corner's just all wrapped up.
No, I set
All
it
right.
on fire.
It's still someone's car.
Set it on fire?
Why are you setting the
Why
car
are you setting my car on fire?
What?
Grab Dot.
Insurance claims.
Grab Dot, get out of here. We go back to the office and find out what's going on.
Okay, so you gather up Dot and head out.
Yeah, we
Okay.
peel out.
What about the cops?
Don't worry about it. We were never here.
Don't worry, it's not like you used your cell phone and they have your number and know who you are that made that 911 call.
They could have tracked us.
They totally won't find you
Okay.
in NC. So there you go, everybody. That's a little demo. That's the setup to then, the next minute, the next point in the story is to talk to Dodd, figure out what's going on, and then the story kind of will go from there.
So with the game, if you didn't want to use the actual zombies or magic, you could just go straight corporate.
Yeah, you can just play the game straight out of the book, without any of the optional stuff. All the optional stuff, it all works with each other.
Right.
All the different rule sets work together. You can pick whatever ones you want, but you don't have to use any of them.
Okay.
And like in the game, on the Kickstarter, you can get the book, and that has everything, all the rules and everything in it. And then there's a series of PDF support materials that come with it, including some adventures.
Okay.
And some of those adventures are without any of the extra rules. So there's a couple of adventures that you can just, you can just pick something up and run that.
Okay.
Or you can create your own stuff.
Right.
Whatever you want.
Cool. All right,
That was
fantastic.
fun. David, you gotta back this now.
Why? I'm just gonna play your tough.
Hey, you gotta get your own copy. Play with friends.
Do you want to give us an outro?
Yes. I was definitely not texting for my next photo shoot. But anyways, guys, that has been a wonderful demo. Thank you, Craig, so much.
You are welcome.
And guys, y'all, this has been wonderful. Let's give him a round of applause. Wait,
I wasn't sure how many people I was going to have. Originally, it was looking like 2, and then Troy came back, and you guys miraculously appeared as if you had time traveled from last year, because I think you were wearing the same costumes.
Were y'all real?
No?
The same wig.
Same wig? Okay.
But
I see a lot of people in costumes at this convention, so I guess I got you confused with other people.
But guys, if you haven't backed it already, and just go on Kickstarter. It's Murders and Acquisitions, Nerdburger Games, Craig Campbell. Have you reached, as of this recording, have you reached your 3rd stretch goal yet?
No, as of the recording right now, we are essentially 6 $20 backers out. We're a little over 100 out. So 6 people who want to get the book, the actual physical book, if those people back, we hit the 3rd stretch goal. There's 2 more after that. We're well on our way to hitting all of the stretch goals. We just need to keep the backers coming in. Because at this point, it's mostly about just finding new backers. Like the higher level stretch goals, or the higher level backer levels where you got some extra perks, those are taken. So really now it's about just numbers. Just, share it around with your friends. Tell people to go check it out. If they like it, they can back it. And the game will come together. As soon as the Kickstarter ends, the next day I send out contracts and art orders to the artists, and they start working, and they have a 2-month turnaround for all of their artwork, and then we get layout wrapped up, get proof copies. It'll move pretty quickly to the finish line because everything's written. Everything's written and edited. A lot of Kickstarters run into a problem with they go stretch goal happy, and they add all this content that isn't done yet. And so then it becomes a long time for that content to get written and play tested and edited. And this one, not so much. This one's ready to go. It just needs to get, all the pieces are there. I just need to put the pieces in the book.
So yeah, guys, go check it out. Go back it if you haven't already. And until next time, this is Andrew on the Wacky 47 Network, and we will see y'all later. Doodles! Bye.